Thank you. Thank you to VPW and the Port Benton Chamber for letting us come here tonight and speak to you. I'm a lifelong resident of Ottawa County, and I am the 36th treasurer in the long history of Ottawa County, currently serving in my 12th year. My wife Jeannie and I raised our family, 4 children here in Ottawa County, and I'm a graduate of Port Clinton High School. That's a plug for you, Pat. And also a graduate of Heidelberg University with a bachelor's degree in economics and the Graduate School of Banking at the University of Wisconsin. I worked for 32 years in banking, starting out in what was formerly known as the American Bank, which is now today Key Bank, and serving my last years as city executive for Fifth Third Bank in Sandusky. The treasurer operates under the Ohio Revised Code, section 321 and 323, and you're basically the investment and banking officer for the county. I'm very proud to report that we have an estate association, such as you've heard other elected officials talk about. Ours is called the County Treasurers Association of Ohio. It was started in 1924, and I currently serve on the executive committee of that as the first vice president. And next year I'll be the first president from Ottawa County, and I'm very proud of that as well. As a banking officer, we're required to take care of all the cash and checks that come into the county from all the various departments. The county has over 200 funds that they work for. I have a very dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Many of you know them: Tammy Voss, Shelley Seaman, Joanne Byers, do an incredible job every day as we handle, which a lot of people don't know, in cash and checks last year we handled over $75 million that came through our office. And if you add into that the ACH deposits or the direct deposits, that number swells to over $210 million. Now, a little known fact of that is that I'm personally responsible and liable for every penny that goes through that office. So it's a big responsibility. As investment officer, my responsibility is to invest the excess cash on a daily basis for the county. Typically that runs between $50 and $80 million. And since I've been treasurer, we've made a little over $10 million in interest income that's gone into the county's general fund for use in other purposes. And as tax collector, as I think the auditor mentioned earlier, we have over 38,000 parcels that we deal with. And this year we billed out over $82 million. And as I think Prosecutor Mulligan said earlier, we were not scathed out of the economic crisis that hit Ottawa County back in 2008 as it did the entire nation. Our delinquency had swelled to over $6 million. We've implemented several techniques to start that process to collect that money. And as the prosecutor announced, we've got it down to $1.7 million, and that's 2%, which is well under the state average of 3 to 5. We're very proud of that as well. And finally, I'm also working under the leadership of Commissioner Regal and in concert with Commissioner Sass. We've established a land bank in Ottawa County. It's only been a couple of months now that we've got it off the ground. We're waiting to hear about a grant to come in to help fund that, but that will help deal with the renovation and also the refurbishment of blighted properties throughout the county. So with that, I appreciate your attendance tonight and look for another vote